come abuse us and get us to keep our mouths shut was because our parents never listened. Cora was the third girls and people had a fight. The elder person would get me. It's called taking my Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think they're find out in 90s time when why did you not support her? It's the blood of Jesus. It wasn't the lack of support. It was more like how you
Korraobidi. The issue is that first of all, this guy is gay. We've been told, and you can see that he's not even your type. He's not your. You're not his type, and also Korraobidi. All your people are saying that you're trying to pepper Justin. Justin no they interested anymore. You guys have separated. We've seen him enjoying his life. Thirdly, Korraobidi, you only see these children how many days in a month? Why are you so adamant that you have to earn your money or your dollars? Okay, for example, when you went to Nigeria to earn naira and you came and you said you paid $4,000 to get the video done. We know that's not true. That's not true. And you came back, you leave these children with a nanny. And look at what Nancy is saying. You guys have been through what? um uh, um ABUSED from a very young age, all through, even in your book, Korraobidi. And you let a nanny come into your house, take your children, you lock the door. How doesn't that ring a bell? Was that not similar thing you experienced as a child, Korraobidi? The one about your lesson teacher. Wasn't that the same thing you experienced, Korraobidi? So why would you want to put your children through that trauma? Why would you want to put your children through that trauma, Korraobidi? Why would you want that? Another one that you do, we know that. Let me tell you one thing I know. When a child, I believe that you lock the door while you are making your video. Once a child wakes up, what they normally do is run through the door and go and meet mommy. But we know you've locked the door. And the other one that you are trying to play on people's emotion, Korraobidi. You were pushing the stroller, the pushchair, whatever you call in America, and we could see the baby's head there. That's not the first one. There was a video that I saw. You were giving her a hot drink to drink, and there was the drink has spilled, the chocolate drink, and her leggings was wet. That is Athena, and it's a recent picture. Korraobidi, all these things you are doing is for a little while. The guy you are making the video with is not your boyfriend. You're just is your video, but you went too far again. You think Beyonce's husband would like to see a man rubbing oil all over Anyash like that, whether he's gay or not? What are you trying to justify? Korraobidi, we've said it. Anything you do, you see all those your follow Oluchi Okori, Justice for Bullied Women, Cynthia, so many of them, Simply Sour Peaches. That one that went on a Facebook and was insulting the white race, was saying something about if white oil pours on their face, where Mamsa Kuruma was on her page, and I can't still believe that Facebook still has that page. Another thing is that people will say they report, and they don't report. Korraobidi, you've forgotten that you are married to a white man. Your children are of a mixed heritage. And I'll tell you for free again. You see, anytime you work with your children, people and you and Justin, people will be asking Justin, please, where did you get the childminder from? You're not worth to have those children, Korraobidi. You lock the door behind and you do your thing. Where did you put them this time? What did you do? I definitely know that sometimes you leave them Mama LA. That woman that was making a fake page, Facebook page, to stalk her own children, not Justin Dean. That's the person you leave your child with. I've seen her telling your daughter of Junie, and you were not your face. You can't help your face. You can see the whole reaction from your face. That your face. You know what I mean, Korraobidi. You know what I talk about. That your face. You know what I'm talking about now. Eh? Is that what life is worth? You went through a lot of the lesson teacher coming, the Mr. S, the Mr. the V, Mr. J, the 85-year-old man where you the leaking tin Korraobidi, the men you went to meet in Alma, you self. So why would you put your girls through that? Why? Why can't you just spend now? Eh? Why don't you move to a cheaper city for now and concentrate on what is more apparel, what is more important to you in your life? I don't blame you now. Mama wasn't there for you. Eh? You said your mother in the book self. Is that what you feel when you look at your children? You feel like your children don't love you. You said your mother told you that you'll be happy when she peme. Is that not what you said? Eh? Look at how free you are when children are not with you. Look at how free you are. Why don't you just, you don't deserve to have those children, okay? I knew definitely that all of you have been through one. That's the senior sister. I'm lucky has on her head, and that's Uche Obidi. This is Ada Obi. Igbos normally call their first two girls Ada. So let me let you guys continue. And this guy, bless him, he's gay. You can see. You're trying, is yourself you are peppering. Eh? How can someone just they rub all those sensitive area? You forget the Facebook never be internet. It will be there 1 million years from now. That's even if the world never come to an end. All these things you are doing for what gain, Korraobidi? Or anything you will do, you must have to show body. You must have to show yash. You must have to show something.
If you were going out to teach dance together, why is he taking all your money? So that was my only problem.
Nancyumeh, I would like to know what really happened. I was told, I started following this issue when I saw how Korraobidi was treating Justin after the divorce. So I was told that for a while he didn't speak to you. And I have a video that you said your sister made you have 10,000 followers. Everything about you and your sister is a contract. You don't love her intimately, but I don't know what you've done. And you're only a year older than her. And the way you contract, she sees you as her mother. Okay? She calls you she gives you a special name. Even the one that is older than you, all of you, she doesn't give that one that regard. This one, your junior brother, when Korra was going through the divorce, I messaged God because the guy, I'm sure, he was like, look at what Korra is doing to Korra is doing to this man. He never got involved. Go and see his Facebook. He was enjoying his life in Canada. Nancy, is you. And we also know that your senior sister and you sell the pot together. You never mentioned that. And we also know that your senior sister, Ada, what's her, one long, her name is one very long name. She does crochets and sells jewelries as well. Yeah? I've told her to get her in contact with EPA. Remember the EPA Worldwide, the jewelries that she bought from Ghana, and she said, oh, it's a bit dirty. Anyone that wants to buy from her, I wish them all the best. Nancy, you don't love this girl. You know you don't. The time you came to America, the first time when you were drumming and you were saying that you have receipts. We are still waiting for receipts. You understand? And Amara blogs that you paid, we are still waiting for all the receipts. You just have mouth. And another thing, like before I forget, you were complaining about people don't make up their eyes and all that. Have you seen your own? You don't see. I've told you, you and simply sweet peaches, you look alike at you people's age. Go and look at her own. You see what I'm talking about, Nancy. Anyway, you know how to bring people down. You grew up having nothing, Nancy. You grew up, you said they used to pass clothes. You will wear, your senior sister will wear it, pass it down to you, then pass it down to, we never experienced that. I grew up in Nigeria. Your sister used to walk for more than 45 minutes from her school to her house. Another lie she said on Valentine's Day, all the boys gave you gifts. And even the fathers of the boys gave you gifts. Anyway, you don't love this girl. Every time I see you, it's always about money. You people are narcissists. And you people switch the behavior. You're not happy. Look at you enjoying your own Facebook attention show with your children. Look at your sister, what you've done to your sister. Look at what you've done. So anytime you come, you always put her in disarray. You always do something. And I don't know what. It's like anytime you come, you put something, give her something to use, and let her shh. Like she says she be mumu for you. Nancy, you don't love her. I will tell you in your face. It's all about money, money, money. You came that time you came to America last year. Remember what you were doing when you were cooking and Chitu was cooking. Though that the yeah jollof rice. Hey, you were cooking it. Oh, she was doing her life. You were doing your own life. You wanted to start your Facebook with an American income, American dollar sign. And I hope Facebook knows that you are down in Nigeria, because I was told that you are still, your Facebook address still says America. Nancyumeh, you are not in America. So better change it. I'm coming, guys. Hello, honey. Yeah, you doing okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Where are you now? Okay. Okay. Mm, okay. Yeah, do. Mm-hmm. Yeah, wow. It's a long way. It's a long way. Mm. Belle? Mm. Mm. Okay. Yeah. Mm. Do. Belle? It is well. No, 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 no. Belle? You don't chop. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Even me, Naga, I don't know why. I drank Gary. It was Gary I felt like drinking. Mm. 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 Yeah, 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 yeah. Yes, so where's say? Where's say? Belle? Mm. Do? Okay. Love you. Love you. Yeah. Bye, honey. Yes, sorry, guys. Yes, Nancyumeh, you don't love this girl. Your 31 year about would the age sef. In the whole book, nothing about age, number. Eh? If you go on search, the Google will tell you a different age. Korraobidi, Korraobidi with 85. What? How did you feel? Or were you with her when she went to Dubai? Because you anything to do with money. Were you helping her calculate the money as well and sorting it out, Korraobidi, Nancyumeh? Nancyumeh, how does Ada Obi feels about it, your senior sister? How does she feel about all these things you people are doing? Because she looks like a wife of a pastor. Her husband looks like a pastor. How does she feel? You never told us that you and your sister were selling the pot. Your sister also sells the pot with you. Is it a lie? That's Uche Obidi, who lives in Canada. Eh? None of them could even come out, only you, because you are trying to protect your interests, isn't it, Nancy? Nancyumeh, who knew you before? You think you want to be like the Kardashians or what? Like your sister said, she wants to be like Shakira, or even better than Shakira in her book. Book of lies. Book of lies. And I'll tell you once again, she said the book, that's her own, is her own truth. It's not my own truth. It's not your own truth. It's not Justin's own truth. And in the book, the only person that she said the love was incredible was Justin. Have you read the book, Nancy? It's so funny. Your sister said there was a time she was talking to a dog during the COVID time. She was telling the dog to help her. You people, you get issues, oh.
I was like, this thing is paying like this. What is that? That was my question. I was like, which kind of thing is this? How you going to walk my book on the job? So if that's what you mean by lack of support, then I don't know, I'll take it. But I wasn't in support of the whole poverty staring at me in the face in the name of okay. pursuing my career. I was telling her, yo,
Shabi
I
is
want
your
you, your talent to
husband. Is
translate
your
into
husband.
monetary.
None of you came from a wealthy background. It was your husband that was selling that his mother hit it. Someone helped his mother. And that was how the mother was selling his, I'm sure it's Okrika. Then you were even selling clothes when you were in uni. We till tomorrow, I don't believe, because that book shows him that the person that wrote it never went to any university, never had any higher degree. No way. Have you read the book? Have you read the book?
Seeds, okay? I want you to be able to earn financially from your talent.
Can you
Used
see?
and getting used and getting used. So I was
Can
not
you see,
disappointed. I want
guys? Can you see? All about anytime she's having something to do with Korra is about interest, money, wealth, money, growth, money, and it's because she's trying to protect her own interest, not trying to protect Korra's interest. If you're trying to protect Korra's interest, why will you go on live streaming? Why she's on live streaming? Why? Does that make any sense? You're trying to sabotage her. Even Elmer Godwin does the same. And these are the people that she gave, she opened, helped you open your page and gave you followers. So very soon our followers will be following, they will not be having time for her. Can't you see her followers are dwindling? That's when she went to bring this man and this video. Who is she trying to pepper? Someone just robbing, free man, just they rob your nyash, just they rob everywhere they go. Wow. Take me to go look for someone who go rob my own yash.
to be her own boss. She was dancing, she was doing all sorts, and she wasn't getting any money for it. I was so pissed off.
We know you be pissed off.
Okay?
It's all
But
money.
that doesn't mean, okay, there's no support. Like, if you go ahead, if you're not able to sustain your lifestyle with your talents, there's a problem. So I didn't understand the business part. Thank God for social media and content creation. If you were a sibling in those days, you would have understood where I was coming from. So yeah, I think, oh Nancy, your sister has already given us your gist. How you were very wicked to her in the past. How you never supported her career. I'm like, yes. How come you turned out this way and she turned out that way? I'm not asking you to write your own book. I want to know what she meant when she said it's your story to tell. She said you always reported her to gain favors. I see that you are close now. When did this closeness happen? Were you always close? I were not close until our mom died. That was so strange. Okay, we were still not even close. It took a while because we were just like, I'm not your friend. You're not my friend. It was a competition because of the moment, right? So when this
was the lady. Korra said her mom told her that you'll be happy when I RIP, and she said her mom was like a Delilah that. When they attended Deeper Life, and you know in Deeper Life, as at those days, you don't wear earrings, you don't perm your hair, you don't wear you have to cover your hair, you don't wear heels, you tie your hair cover everything, your whole body. But she said her mom was the opposite. Her mom passed away, she had cancer. Then why was your dad robbing your mom snake oil? Wow. Snake oil for what?
We're growing up. This is not to I'm not going to tell you anything in the book if that's what you're waiting to hear, okay? I'm just telling you a bit of my side of the story, right? When we're growing up.
One thing I also noticed that no matter how perfect someone is, everything in that book, you never said it was always someone that did. Who forced you to go to restaurants with Mr. V? Who forced you to go and chop in Chinese restaurant and he did that to you? Then you didn't report him. You said he came back on, you saw him on Instagram. He said your performance the other day was good, that he felt like doing the same thing that he did to you many years ago. You still didn't report him. Don't you know that people like that never stop what they are doing, Korraobidi? Do you get entertainment from seeing that? Because I definitely know that you'll still be chatting with them. Because when you were in Nigeria, when you had your affair with the married man, you said you wanted to enjoy life. You wanted to enjoy life, what you haven't experienced before. You wanted to see everything. You were supposed to stay with your father's house, maybe because you're your stepmother. You didn't get on with her, like you said in the book, that she was jealous of you. You said, why didn't you stay in your house? You went to your friend's house. And another lie again. You said you and your staff. When you were leaving the father's house, you didn't say you had a staff. Did you say that? You got to your friend's house. You were not happy how she treated you. So you said she told you people that if you had to go to the hotel, it would cost you money. Korraobidi, we know you like freebies. For example, this video you did with this man when you were eating rice. And I've told you once again, the best thing you buy for that man, buy him a rice cooker. You said he was telling you got a new freezer. You said, did you get it for free? We know you like to get anything for free. And another thing I'll chip in again, no matter what you do, your followers, they will still, even if not to do with na snake self, they go still say, you are doing it for money. You know that money is the root of all what. So you said also in that book that your dad used to, just the bet you. He called you names. But when you met Justin, you said he was the first person to call you such names. You forgot that you already told us that your father and some of your friends that were jealous of you in the book, you said that they would call you names. That your friend's house, you stayed in one room, 5 adults with Junie. Why would you do that, Korraobidi? You could have gone to your daddy's house or gone to Nancy's house. Okay, maybe that time you were not talking to Nancy. Huh? Me, I'll tell you again, for free, they go nowhere. They go nowhere. No matter how you put it or how you look at it. It was Justin that made you come to America. Maybe in years, if he hadn't, you would have come your way, but all the way from China. You said he was always partying. You forgot what he went to do in China, the Olympics team. You forgot. That your book, the spellings were wrong, the punctuation marks, the full stop were in the wrong places. Now wow, Korra. I hope you know that if you send the book back to Amazon, because definitely I'm sending it back, because I can't be paying for that. I've tried it and I'm not. It doesn't. It's not. It's not. It's not worth it. Even my 14-year-old spoke about the book. Spoke about the book.
It's kind of strict, and not in a good way. Okay, so in the world, but that closeness
wasn't there.
That love.
So that's why we see Korra can be close to her children. She can't stand being with her children. She prefers to go and be chasing after her dollars.
A lot of things happened and we
naira.
Couldn't say a word.
You left your daughter her first Christmas.
Exactly. She must not have sisters. If you have children that are girls, you would know.
Her first Christmas, Korraobidi, you left your daughter in America. That girl will grow up and ask you, you went to chase naira in Nigeria.
That they fight till they're 18. It's always everyday fight. Like my sister and I, we're always fighting for some reason.
She said
and the thing is, our parents didn't do anything to what's the English?
You never took blame for anything in the book. Only when you had the affair, you never took any blame. You never took any blame, Korra. Until that affair, and I know, say, you do more than that.
Just get out of hand. So I would have a fight with my sister. Okay, for example, we used to hand over clothes. Like my elder sister would hand clothes.
Yeah, these are people that are from a wealthy home.
Over to my younger
they will hand clothes over to each other.
And then when you wear something, you pass it on. And then when you're tired of wearing it, when it's no longer your size, you pass it on to the younger person. Now, my younger sister used to never like, people passing clothes to her. She's like, how can I wear something that 2 people have worn before? That kind of thing. And when she protests to our parents, instead of them to de-escalate the issue, they'll say, well, they are your seniors, you don't argue with your seniors, blah, blah, blah. And it just bred a lot of, I don't know, I wouldn't say the word hatred, but we just had this animosity. It's like, yo, I don't like you, you don't like me. There was no serious love.
We still believe you don't really love her. Nancy. You remember all the things you did. For example, when you came to America at this time, the first thing you said, you knew that Athena wasn't with her. It was when you got upstairs, you asked for Athena. And you said, then Cheetah asked of Athena, your husband, he said she's sleeping. I don't want to disturb her. Is it a lie? You never then, Also, before you entered the house, you said the place is smelling like some weed and all that. Then you got inside. The first thing you would say, what is that smell? She opened the fridge immediately to please you. You said, what is those white thing growing on those vegetables? Then you said her bin. She doesn't put bin liner in her bin. Nancy, you said you have to end the live video so that I can clean up. Is that what someone does when they first come? Then I was told that when she went to your house in Nigeria, you told her she couldn't stay there with those boots. She couldn't bring those boots in. Is that fair? And the last time you came to America, look how you were looking. You can't compare the building in America to that your boy's quarter house, Nancy. You can't compare it. You were comparing looking. You were looking down on her. And also, when she came to you came to meet her at the airport in Lagos, the first thing you said, just to put her spirit down, you know what you said? You said that the hair she had on, you didn't like it. I don't like the hair that you do. Look at, for example, the hair in this picture. We used to call it puff puff in Nigeria. Look at it. Look at the hair. Eh? As soon as they dig, you're surprised how I came across this picture. I don't like that. But that was the first. Anytime you meet your sister, you always say things that will bring her spirit down and low. And also, when you were in her house, I know that you didn't stay in any hotel. You were all cramped up in that one bedroom. Because she even said it, that why would you go and stay in an hotel when her house is there? And this is a one bedroom. You said you and they can sleep on the couch. This is the couch. I can imagine this. Hey, the only one, the smelly Jesus Christ. So you came over to finish the book. We definitely know that you took some parts off. But did you see the part that she said something with the 85-year-old man in Dubai and traveling all to Oman and all that? Cora, Nancy. And also, you also said that her mouth, she never brush. Say she never brush. Say the mouth, they smell like something. Remember? You always put this girl down, this adult girl. We were told that by her ex that's why she acts like a child, and we can see it when she does the hairstyle, that ponytail, those what do you call it? Those two bunnies, that style, trying to like a child. You sort of see her and think that put her as a child, because it's normally children that do that style, that hairstyle. And also when she wear clothes that are small for her, like that jacket. This girl can lie. She said what she said about jacket. She said they robbed her car. Guess what? The only thing they stole in the car was her jacket, that white jacket. But that time we know say she they beg for something. She said it now. She said she will continue to beg even when she has 20 million followers. And I'll tell you your followers, because it doesn't add up. Your followers and you're making video is 200, 300. Is followers that you have paid for on Facebook, Korraobidi. Don't worry. Continue.
She's your elder sister. Do not argue with your elders. Do not do this. Do not do that. And then
her voice,
I'll be like, I have no rights. I have no voice. And it was worse for my younger sister, because when Korra would be in trouble, for example, everybody would just pass on her, because it's like, how can you leave your elder sister, leave the middle, and go and leave the one that's your dad.
She said it now. She said that's why her escape was to leave the house and go to China. She said she used to be the one to do all the potato. Her hand would be sore. You would just come in. Her seniors would just come in and taste it. She would be you people would want to take all the glory. Why do you expect? That's why she escaped. She said people used to whack am a lot. Even in the book, she said her cousins would tell her, make it take a cloth off. They go, they whack am. The school where she go, they whack am. For them to whack you in Nigeria, there must be a reason. You must have done something.
This one here, you don't have any respect. You need to calm down. So they were always on her case. And because, of course, she was always a different one. Again, she used to be very interested in dancing and, just doing extreme things. So they were always on her case.
Like traveling to Dubai to go meet an 85-year-old man, going to Oman. She said they were influenced. She said,
I think that was more of my...
She said they were the... oh God, what did she say? That the men she was meeting, for example, Nigeria, they were the richest men, and the men she met in Oman, they were very influential. They were men of high caliber in Oman. Korraobidi. When I was growing up, there's a saying for girls that travel like that. There's even traveling from one place to the other. There's a special name, and you know what I mean. You know the name.
My elder sister, because my elder sister
That's
is the
what your sister
perfect
just
prim
confirmed. Your sister said you used to do weird stuff.
proper babe. She was doing all the reporting. It's just that I was just on my own and then shots fired. Corrado decided to shoot me arrow from nowhere. And me, I was always in the middle.
She's blaming her senior sister, that it was the senior sister that was always reporting Cora. Nothing again. You can't take any blame. You can't take any. Oh, I'm sorry, I did that. Now it's your. We can't hear from your senior sister. Maybe she too. Ada will be will write her own story.
I'm up till now, I'm still the neutral person in
I
the
hear.
family. It's like, yo, why? I told her, why did you go and fire me
You are
shots
the neutral
inside your
person.
book? I just did my own straight
What
bullet.
did, what
Just
did you
gonna
say you
create
would
my
do
spice.
to? What did
How?
you say you do to Justin when you saw him, when you went to pick the baby? Did you drop the children with him? You people lied that he said this. He never said so. It was never in anything that you people printed. You just made that up. You don't know what is called karma. Do me, I do you. It's what you sow, Nancyumeh. All of you, you will surely reap.
And then I was on my own.
You're always on your own.
Escalate. I sort of beat my elder sister because she was always right. So my parents are like, no, don't disrespect your seniors, your elders. Your senior is your senior. Blah, blah,
You
blah.
see how your tone just changed? I beat my senior sister. You beat your senior sister. And you are happy to say that. Eh? You're trying to show us that you said you were the one that was always in the middle. And you are now the one that is beating your senior sister.
That was what my mom was doing that I believe was wrong. She was always taking sides. If I had a problem with my younger brother, she would support me regardless, even when I was wrong. And that was very wrong because she always made it look like, you're always right as the elder person. And even, well, there was even another thing as well. My younger brother, because he was the only boy, he used to get away with everything. It wasn't a very fair treatment, to be honest. So Korra was the last girl. There was nothing she could do in this life that was okay, that was good. Because if they report her, they don't report her with that. That means she was automatically wrong. However, they will report my younger brother, and because he was the only boy, nothing will happen. Like, he got away with everything that Korra couldn't get away with at all. When one of my parents died, and then we just realized that, oh my God, we're not close at all. We actually don't like each other.
What a life.
We don't like each other.
What a
To
life.
answer Carol Beck's question,
Wow.
we started
What
getting
a
close.
life.
After we lost our mom, and then we realized we don't have anybody else.
What a life. Everything Cora wrote in that book was to take it out on Justin. Everything she wrote in that book. And I hope he will sue you. Was all the men that did that thing to her and you people was like, because it was only Justin in that book, she said it twice, that it was the only one that the love was incredible. Yes. You said you went to a party again. I just remembered you went to a party, something, he stinkingly, he gave you a stinking slap and you fell in the bush. I believe that you went around, searched, and picked people's stories, snip bit of people's story all over the place, and things you've heard people saying, then you put them together. That's why it no get head, no get middle, no get tail. And this person that said she went to university, Unilag of all university, it's sad. Nigeria, we know we can get anything, document, anything can. It's sad. I feel ashamed of that. It happens. They will do it for you, but you go class and no believer. I've told you, you must prove receipts. You always say you have receipts, you must give receipts.
Have ourselves, so we better start getting close. Even at that, we're still fighting all the time. However, we started learning how to settle. We started getting close after she left. In fact, not even after she left.
Yeah, I'm going to leave it there for now. But Nancy, your business, your relationship to your sister is business. It's not sisterly love. It's not someone that she can come for comfort. I don't know what people have done, but I know it's what she wrote in the book, and she said she's not going to talk. It's her own truth. She's not allowed to talk about anybody. but she talked about you. Hmm? Can't you see, people? Can't you see, you people? Can't you see your story? What you wrote? How old was she then when she was going traveling all those places? Hmm? To an 85-year-old. We know with all those people in Oma, we know you did more.